Okay, Mad World, we're going to take a look at this fight, or more specifically, round 2 of a fight between Owens and Jett. This took place at Fight Lab 57, early December 2017. What I want you to pay attention to is how Dewan survives this round. So he's going to get in trouble in this round, and I want you to pay attention to the concepts. There are 5 things that he does conceptually that allow him to survive this round. Now, he's going to do some jump kicks, some spinning moves. We're not agreeing or disagreeing with the techniques. In other words, what we're trying to pay attention to is how he survives, and we want to borrow from those concepts so that we can take it into the gym and apply it in a more organized way for our competitors or our athletes. So right here, something that he's doing that's going to play out a little bit later is he's constantly getting off first. Classic Dewan Owens style. He's, one of the best fighters here in North Carolina. A lot of experience, and he's just getting off first. It's a fight. You want to get off first. Nobody really wins fights on defense. Ask Rodolfo Oliveira. You don't really win fights on defense. That was the only thing he did wrong in the most recent UFC offering, was he just went on defense too much. So right here, Ryan catches Dewan with the 1-2 and stuns him. But look at Dewan's posture. He's still trying to face him. He's trying to move. His hands came up, and he's trying to counter him in the midst of this attack. Now he gets knocked down here, but it's more of a slip. It's more of a push down. And the brain doesn't like involuntarily being bounced up and down that way. But Dewan, again, still has his composure. He's able to see his way out of this. And he starts to scramble. Here, I think it's just a little bit of inexperience. Ryan didn't stay on him, but he gave him a pause. And look at Dewan firing back. He's countering. Move, cover, counter. Those are the 3 principles of defense, and they can work together or they can work alone. Again, look at Dewan covering the distance by clinching and offering an attack. And here he sticks his own jab out. Then Dewan starts getting a little crazy with the jump moves again. Again, you don't have to like that. It gets clipped there. And intelligently closes the distance right there. I wouldn't have gone for the takedown, but again, it's better than nothing. And he comes back with a jab, tries to reset. It's still a little off, but he's okay. And I like the leg kicks more than I like the high kicks in this context. And somewhere in here, he's going to throw a spin move. These jump moves, these spin moves, I just think he could have left those things out. But again, Jett is not taking advantage of the situation, and this is Jett's inexperience. Jett's not closing the distance. Jett's just trying to load up on one shot at a time, and this is helping Dewan. So now, again, side kicks and things of that nature, the jump moves, the spin moves, just would have left him alone, because I think they put him in a situation where he got in trouble. And here's one right here, and then he gets countered for it. So now they go down to the mat, and again, those instincts kick in. This is something you can train in the gym. You put yourself in a tough situation, and you survive it. And here, Dewan's working the half guard, underhook, keeping Jett close. Jett, all he had to do was frame and work his way back to his feet, get out of that guard. But he chose to cooperate. As you can see here, he's trying to trap the arm down because he wants to unload those big punches. And he's giving Dewan all the time in the world that he needs to recover and get back into the fight. And that's what we have to remember, is that the more time you give the guy and he starts to get his bearings back, he is plotting as well, come up with a game plan. So now you see Dewan's going to start to knee shield, create distance and space, and work his way back to his feet. He's keeping Jett off balance. I like the little underhook there on the ankle because he's keeping him off balance, even though he can't really sweep him. He's keeping him off balance, give him something to think about. And now Dewan works his way back up and comes out swinging. And again, he gets off first. And Jett's still trying to counter. And Dewan takes over the engagements at this point. Again, I don't have to agree with the kicks because they're not landing, but they are a distraction. And here he's in on a single. He dumps him back. And now Dewan is on top. And that's how he finishes the round. So remember those basic 5 principles, those concepts rather, that you can work off of and train in your gym. You move, you cover, you counter, you scramble, and you get off first. If you get in trouble in a fight, those are things you want to be able to do. So you need to train it. You need to train it. I am Coach Sess, and you've had words with the Mad Coach.